Morning class. Today we're going to go over solving multi-step inequalities. So we're going to start out with our first equation. Is here negative 3x minus 0.04 is greater than 0.08. So we're going to solve and graph this. So first step, we want to get x by itself, so draw our line in. So we're going to treat it just like an equality again. So to get rid of 0.4, we add it to both sides. So we cancel off on the left-hand side, 0.4 plus 0.8 is 1.2. Then we want to get rid of the negative 3, so divide by negative 3. Remember, our rule, anytime we divide by negative, we would switch the sign of our inequality. So positive divided by negative will make a negative. So x is less than negative 0.4. So that would be our inequality. If we were to graph that, say we have zeros right there. This is negative 1. We have negative 0.4. We just estimate about where that is. It's about in here. Since it's less than, not equal to, it's an open dot. We want values that are less than that, so we shade to the left. So we go all the way down here, to the left. That's the idea behind that. We come here, we have two variables on two sides of the inequality. Draw your line. So which do we want to move? Negative 2m or negative 1m? Well, we want to move the smaller one, which would be negative 2. So we add 2m to both sides. When we do that, we cancel on the left-hand side. Negative 1 plus 2 is 1. We need to get these combined like terms. So 5 plus 1 is 6. Then we want to move the 6 over, so we subtract 6. And we have m is greater than or equal to negative 2. Again, if we want to graph that, we would go to negative 2. M is greater than negative 2, so we go, that's 0. There's 2. Greater than and or equal to, so it's a solid dot. M is greater than that, so we shade to the right. Now we use the distributive property. So we go ahead, distribute the 4. 4 times a and 4 times negative 2. Now we want to combine like terms. So we have 4a minus 6a. So 4 minus 6 is negative 2a minus a. Now we want to get it by itself. So add 8. Negative 9 plus 8 is negative 1. We have negative 2, so we need to divide by negative 2. Again, if I divide by a negative number, this is negative, we're going to flip the sign of our inequality, and we'd have 1/2. A is greater than 1/2. Once again, we go to graph, greater than or equal to, so it's a solid dot, 0, there's 1, 1/2, greater than this, so we shade to the right. Now we have a fraction. Fractions, so same idea. Draw your line. We want to combine like terms. So we look at it. We have 1/2 n and we have 5 halves n. So we want to, which one's smaller? 1/2 or 5 halves? Well, 1/2 smaller, so we subtract that. So 5 minus 1 would be 4 over 2. You could simplify that. 4 over 2. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Now we want to go ahead, get n by itself, so we need to get rid of 3/4. So we do that by subtracting it. So negative 1/4 minus 3, and it actually comes up over here, would be negative 4. So just check negative 4. So negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. Keep your denominator the same. Now we can go ahead and simplify. 4 over 2 would be 2. Negative 4 over negative 4 over 4 would be negative 1. Now we divide each side by 2, and there we have it. N is less than or equal to negative 1/2. So once again, it's equal to, so there's negative 1. A half would be between it, solid dot, and we're shading to the left because it's less than that. So just a reminder, our steps still, solving an inequality is just like solving an equality. Get the variables on the same side, distribute, combine like terms, get the variables, isolate one variable, and then solve. That's not your homework, but it'll be something similar to that.